What's up, everybody? In front of me is Takara Tommy's music label, Soundwave. Now, this is not a new figure, but he is new to me. So I want to review it. And I really like this figure because he fits in with the classic line very well. You know, it's hard to find a decent looking Soundwave that fits in with the classic line. They had a couple attempts, Hasbro and third party, but yeah, some were close, but just didn't cut it. But I don't know, I like this one a lot. Pretty much find them on eBay. A lot of people have them brand new in the box, pretty much for close to $100. I got mine for $55, free shipping. I bid on it. Only one other person bid on it, and I won. So that's how that happened. But I guess that's a good price. I'm assuming, because usually, even if you want a Takara Tommy Transformers Prime figure, it's going to cost you $35 to $45 shipping. You know, so $55 for an older Soundwave figure that's popular. I think that's a pretty good deal. But anyway, on to the figure. Here he is. He's very, very nice. He's a lot smaller than the G1 Soundwave. Obviously, I have a G1 Soundwave. Yeah, but he's in a box, whatever, because I'm selling them. But G1 Soundwave is about this much bigger. It's like 2 or 3 size of this. The button right here functions. It pops open his chest, but there's no tape inside of his chest. I heard the black version of him, I think you can put a tape in, but I really don't care. He has a slot, if you can see in there, the light, for a memory card, because he's an actual MP3 player. He comes with headphones, which are these, and they're just ugly, cheap headphones. Whatever, I'm not sure what year he came out, but he also comes with 4 sets of hands, plus the 2 that are on him right now. 2 of them are closed fists. 2 are trigger hands. And then 2 are very open fingers to make him look like he's pressing his button right there. You can do that pose. The fingers that hit the button right here, you can't have these on while transforming into this. They don't close up down here. The fingers are too big. So you have to have either the fist or the trigger finger ones on, which is kind of weird, but whatever. He also comes with his shoulder-mounted gun, rocket launcher, laser, fiery thing, whatever you want to call that, and then his standard gun. These do not store on him in whatever you want to call that mode, his music mode, MP3 player mode, whatever. So they are off to the side. These buttons right here are functional. Play, because he's an actual MP3 player. There goes the headphone slot. There's no external speakers. This is where the batteries go. You actually, need a screwdriver. I watched some reviews on this guy, and when they transformed him, I noticed a lot of people had problems with some of these. Like when they plugged them in, the arms, they would still have a gap like that. And I will tell you the reason why. When you transform him, the arm parts right here, there's a part where you can't see the joint, and there's a part where you can see the joint. See that? This part has to be on the outside over here, and this part has to be on the inside. If it is twisted around, look, I will show you right now, if I can do it without popping the joint off. Your arm will not close up right, and I will show you right now. See, and you will always have that gap right there. See it popping out right there? It doesn't line directly up. You'll always have that gap, so you have to twist this part around. So maybe some people haven't figured that out yet. There you go. And now he lines up perfect. To transform him, he's pretty much like every other Soundwave. Pull the legs down like this. But this hip point is a little tricky. What you want to do is you want to push, actually, you don't want to do that yet. Take the arms, pull the arms out too, because you need these out the way a little bit. Take the hip, push it in, and then rotate it. And then bring it down, because if not, you're going to scrape the paint up. And that's how you want to do that. And then you got the legs down. I'll put the arms back in transform mode so I can show you how this pull up. Pull his feet out, like so. And then he has real heel spurs, which I like. Then you pull his arms out like so, extend his hands. Then these parts you want to pull out plus up. And then the head, you just take this piece, move it back, and it pops out. Boom. It's kind of like a little revealer status. His shoulder cannon goes right in here. And his gun obviously goes in the hand that is meant for the gun. And it fits in nice. His finger goes around the trigger, which I like. Nice touch. And there he goes. I really do like this figure a lot. Obviously, I have some Generation figures in the background, so I will give you a size comparison with these guys floating around. Fits in pretty good. I will show you Hegemon next to him, even though he's a lot bigger. But I still think he fits in pretty well. Yeah. Hegemon is somewhat taller, but I don't know. I still like it. I like my Megatron to be taller, and my Optimus Prime to be taller, not a lot taller, but taller than the rest of the robots because they are the leaders and they are the strongest, so I figure they should be bigger, you know what I mean? Move them out the way for now. And then, here goes him next to it could have been a good figure, but it's a failed attempt. It's the only third-party figure that I kind of regret buying, even though I got him for less than $30. And that is the BTS Sonicron. He's close but no cigar. I think where they really messed up on this guy is just the waist down. They really screwed up on this guy. The legs are horrendous. It's just, I hate that. And when he's just cheap. I don't know. It's not a review about him though. It's a review about him. So yeah. But this guy's pretty solid in robot mode. I like him. I wish they had stickers or something over his shoulders or put the screws on the back, because it's kind of ugly that you got the screws right here on his shoulders. I don't know why they did it like that, but that's the way they did it. For articulation, his head is on a ball joint. It's on a spring-loaded thing too, so it bobbles a little bit. His shoulders go all the way around, and they come out right here. They are double jointed. When you bring them to robot mode, though, you want to bring the joint to the front so you get full articulation. You got a ball joint plus you got the hinge right there, so that's that. No waist due to all these buttons and stuff, but you do have forward and back motion, plenty of it. Little outwards motion. I mean, I'm sure you can go all the way, but this kind of gets in the way, and you don't want to scrape that up. You got thigh right above the knee. You got knee joint. It's part of the transformation. And, you kind of got toe movement back and forth. You know, if you need to move it like with a stance like this, I guess. I don't know. Like, if you want to do kind of like a running stance or something. Who the hell knows? If you can even do one of those. Oh, you can. Look at that. But, yeah. The knee joints aren't weak on him, but he is a little back heavy due to the batteries right here, so he does want to, you got to kind of lean him forward just a little tiny bit, not a lot. not bad, but he does want to like go back. I'm sure you can take apart these legs and stiffen up those joints with some glue or whatever you like to use. But now, if you can get this guy for cheap, like $50, $60, I'd say get him. But $100, I think, is too much for this guy. It's just, and that's what people are asking on eBay. I mean, you probably get lucky, like I did, and pay $55. As long as you got to pay shipping, either. I think it's a good price because that's what most Takara figures cost these days, about $40. So, and yeah, that is that. Take it easy, guys.